Hello every pony, Dale over here. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my personal opinion about alicorns, so if you don't like stuff like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go, 3, 2, 1. So you'll probably all at this point know my background story and stuff like that, so I will not go further into that. If you don't know my background stories, there's animation. I'll put links to my background story in this description. But I just wanted to talk about like inspiration that I got to and why I actually made my pony into a alicorn. And I'll probably also talk a little about my background and stuff like that. But first of all, I will say like I grew up in the 80s. I'm an 80s kid, even though like I only like remember stuff from the 90s, or how to say that, so yeah. But there's been a lot of stuff that's going on where I got inspiration from. One of the wild things is that I actually got inspiration from He-Man with She-Ra and her alicorn, or how to say that. I know like it's not a true alicorn because she can take off that thing with the horn and stuff like that, or maybe it's just a continuity error and I saw an episode where she was capable of doing that. But nevertheless, I still feel like we got some good inspiration through the years and stuff like that, and I just wanted to talk about my experiences and why I think like it's really important to do what you want to do and get the inspiration that you need. The next thing I will talk about is Enigma Return to Innocence. If you haven't heard the music video, it's really nice, I think. And in the background there's this unicorn running around. Actually, when I was smaller, I thought it was a alicorn for the longest time. And I remember my parents being like, or my mom telling me that when I was younger, I always like drew ponies with a horn and wings because I was inspired by, the unicorn from this music video. But I also got inspiration from Odin and Norse mythology, Sleipnir. If you don't know who Sleipnir is, it's Odin's horse and Loki's son. So that's the Norse god Loki's son, yeah. And I really got inspiration from that as well, this with the flying eight-legged horse, and it was so awesome. We actually have some really nice background story with Sleipnir being like its hooves can break the seal of the heavens and stuff like that. And you can hear Sleipnir coming riding when you are passing away and stuff like that. So I like just got inspiration from Norse mythology as well, and I do believe like I also got inspiration from the toys. And now I haven't been having a lot of female toys, but one of the toys that I have is this. I'll show a picture of it here, but it is a normal pony with wings. I always try to put wings on her, and there was a point where I also had a small unicorn horn that I could put on, almost like the thing that She-Ra has on hers. So I was putting both of those things on, but sadly I have given it away, so I can't show you a picture of it with the unicorn horn, but believe me, I did that. And I also feel like we're the ones that are making alicorns. I actually made mine because I also got inspiration from Celestia and the other alicorns in the My Little Pony show. Before, Twilight became an alicorn and stuff like that, I was already, on the verge of giving in and being like, I really want this, I'm looking up to Celestia. I actually feel like she's a really good role model, and there was all of this with the stuff going on in the fandom, and like I was just like, why can't we just do what we want? So that was why I made my lime green alicorn that glows in the dark with rainbow wings, to actually also make a statement, because like I was just like, I want to make alicorn that is like noticeable, that is going to be like a little of I will not say a jab at you guys, but like I really wanted her to be in the colors that I really love, and I really want her to be inspired from everything else. And as you can see, again, I got the inspiration from the She-Ra pony, so with the rainbow wings. So yeah, I'm not the first one to do this, and yeah, I know like most of you guys that are coming on to later on is just like, you just want to be like Lightning Bliss and stuff like that. No, I had no intention to be like anyone ever actually. As you all know, with the background story, she actually started out as a normal earth pony and then became a unicorn and then a alicorn. So I also feel like there's some potential in the My Little Pony universe to this actually happening. With all of this inspiration, I think like it would be actually a waste if they don't like have one of the earth ponies actually go through with all of this. But and the things that I see is not what everybody else sees, yeah. And sometimes it can be hard to like talk with you guys about this, because I know like there is going to be people out there that is like, well, this is not good enough, and why did you choose to make a Mary Sue or a overpowered character, and when you're not even reading, the background story, or you don't even know anything about my character besides like my look and stuff like that. You can't, I feel like it's a bad way to judge, because like I don't do stuff like that. I've seen a lot of work out there, and I'm like, just let them be, let them have their dream. What is so wrong with having a dream about being a alicorn princess that can rule the world, or do really weird overpowered stuff? Like I'm like, it's the internet, come on, it's the only place like where we can get our dreams and we can like emerge in this world, and like be free to do whatever we want. So I don't actually see a problem with stuff like that. And again, you have the capability to click away, you have the capability to go and look at something else. There's nobody forcing you to be like, oh, this is bad or this is good or stuff like that. Just if you don't have good criticism, just click away and do something else. But that is too much to ask for people. I know. But yeah, I just recently got really inspired by the thing that I have done myself, with being the the glow in the darkness, the light, the hope, you know, things that inspire others to do what they want, and you know, just yeah, make what they want. And I don't know how to explain that. I also don't go in for censoring stuff and stuff like that. So maybe that's also why I'm a little like, I will not say negative today, but I wanted you guys to know, like, I feel like there's enough inspiration for all of us, and I think like we should welcome everybody that wants to be a part of this universe, even though that they want to be whatever creature or do whatever they want. Yeah. So that was actually all for today. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that's actually all. Yeah, okay. Bye.